Hello there, and welcome to Moon Gazing Monday. I'm Ava, and this is Aegis Paranormal, and I'm ready to do some moon gazing. I hope you're have had the day's over. I hope you have had a good day, and get over to the comments section for just a minute. Get over here to my moon chart. Over here. All right, I need to move my paper clip. It's just little things to keep a person organized, right? Whew! So Doug's on his way home. He's been out to the farm. Him and his dad and his brother are getting the Model A ready to take to a show, Old Thresher's show this weekend. And they're very excited about it. I've got my moon emojis there in the chat. I tried to think of everything in one swoop that I'm going to need for this evening. We'll see if I did or not. If I did, it'll be the first time I've got all those emojis all together the first time. And it seems like there's always something I have to go hunt for later. Seems like it. See here, I see Floss is here. Hi, Floss. And we are going to get to see Floss on Sunday. We're so excited. And Alan Schaefer is here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for everybody who's going to be here for the live, and thank you to everybody who will be watching the replay. We appreciate you all very, very much. Give us a like, a comment, subscribe if you haven't, share us out if you can, because it helps us grow, and we appreciate it very, very much. Y'all are just awesome. So, some exciting things. We went and had a campfire last night. It was a multitasking night. We went to do 3 things. We went to record night sounds. We were out of town, out in the country, and I went to record some night sounds before it gets too cold and it goes kind of quiet for the winter. I remember how joyous it is to hear the peeps and the frogs singing again in the spring when it's been so long. Because we're getting ready to have some 40-degree nights and lower temperatures during the day in the 70s. But it's those temperatures at night that will make everything go quiet. So I wanted to at least one more time get out and record. So for the meditations channel. And if you're not familiar with our other channels, they're listed in the description below. We actually have 4 channels. And Ava's Meditations is one of them, Ava Potterfield and Friends. And then this is Aegis Paranormal, and we have Doug and Ava's Place for our music. We're musicians, and that's where we put our music. So I wanted to film one more time for the Meditations channel to get some night sounds, because I collect and record my own sound files. I take those videos and I extract the sound and make sound files that I can use on any of my channels, and just to add a little extra ambiance to what's going on in the video. Then the second thing is I wanted to record a campfire. Again, mainly for the Meditations channel. Do not knock my stuff in the floor, Pumpkin. That's kind of rude. He knocked a notebook in the floor. And then the third thing we wanted to do was a little bit of paranormal investigating. So we were at a place familiar and where family has been. And so we did some investigating and some communication. And I have to tell you, the communication was such that I could not get a word in edgewise. To ask questions, I had to just turn it off and then ask some questions and turn it back on. So I worked between 2 different apps, and the one app is clear communication that you understand in real time. The other app, once in a while you can work out what's being said, but you pretty much don't. You have to come home and listen to it with the headphones on and figure some things out. So we have a lot of listening to do, and I recorded way too much. And all I mean by that is, oh my gosh, the editing time. Yeah, but it's going to be fun. And I know we talked to some family, and we had some requests from them and some messages from them. So I'm excited to, I got some other things in the works, so I won't be editing that right away, but it'll be good. It was fun. We were out till 3 a.m. I haven't done that in a long time. And what I ended up doing, though, was the night sounds came through so good in the fire video that we just filmed the fire. And that took care of both of those things, the fire and the night sounds. We heard coyotes, we heard owls, we heard the frogs and the crickets. I mean, it was great. It was a perfect night to be there doing that, to be there for that purpose. It was perfect. So it was a really good night. Now, I am going to drop like nobody's business about 10:45 after I start my other live on the meditations channel. And yeah, I am so tired. So Floss says, I saw the short on the campfire. And yeah, it was nice to sit there with a fire. It was warm, it was soothing, and it was just time away from everything else. To be, no, we weren't out in the middle of the woods, but we were out in the country and just space, and we were there alone, so it was private. We took a whole thermos of coffee, which holds a whole pot of coffee. We took some chocolate to eat. We took chocolate to eat for a snack. And, oh, it was good too. And it was a good night. It was a good night. And I really didn't want to stop filming necessarily, but I had already got so much footage. I didn't need any more. So we quit and we just relaxed. Doug did take a wee bit of a nap, but that was okay because we were there for quite a while. We left our house at 11 o'clock at night, if that tells you anything. So, yeah. And so tonight is moon gazing. And last night when we first got there, we could see the stars, but then it clouded up because it's been rainy today. So it clouded up, and then we couldn't see the stars anymore. And Doug's just getting home, so Buddy's barking. Hi, honey. I'm live. And can you get Buddy so he doesn't bark? He's been sitting in that chair right there. Doing pretty good. If not, he can come sit with me. So yes, I should sleep good tonight. I'm hoping because but I have been so tired, and then I lay down and my eyes are just like bing. So hopefully that does not happen tonight. Hopefully I go right to sleep. So let's get some moon gazing on. Let's see here. Let's get back over here. And tonight is the supermoon video too. So we'll be, it's broken up into 5 little segments here in StreamYard. So we'll just alternate between it till we get all 5 of those in. That's cool. The supermoon seems to be the theme of the day. It does on the other channel too. That's cool. All right, but first, let's watch this one. Here we go. Forgot to turn my camera back on. All right, I'm going to go over here to my other window and grab one of the supermoons. All right, here we go. All right. Yeah, and I put in the chat there that color of that moon is unedited and it's no filters. That's actually the color it was. And it was so huge and bright and just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So Buddy is practicing sitting in his own chair. That's why I'm comfortable and you don't see me like bouncing around because he's not in my chair with me. And I can lean all the way back and it's great. I have back support. He is in my old desk chair. If you remember that big plushy one I had, that's the one he's in with his blanket. And he used it for the first time yesterday. And when I put him in it the first time, he was happy. The second time, he wouldn't have anything to do with it. He wanted over here right by me. And I can wheel him over here. It rolls. So I can wheel him over here right by my desk. And if he wonders where I am, which he stands up and looks around, then I can just reach over there and I just touch his face. And he knows I'm here. Because usually when I'm working, I have my headphones on and I'm quiet, but I'm working away. So yeah, but that seems to be working better. I think we're both happier. But when he wants over here, absolutely, he gets what he wants, and if he wants over here, he gets to get over here. All right, let's get over here and see which one is next, and that would be this one over here. Oh, and it's a daytime moon. I love those. They're gorgeous. I was so busy watching that, I forgot to put any mini emojis in. Oopsie. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, Mike just played a song called Half a Moon is Better Than None by Johnny Marvin. Look it up. I sure will. I sure will. Oh. So are you as exhausted as I am? Yes, he says. Yes. I bet. 28. All right, here's our next little set. We're going to watch 2 of these and then another supermoon. Whoops, forgot to turn my camera back on. Now we're going to go catch another supermoon video. Over here. And so that last one, I used the red filter setting in my camera. I can do red and I can do blue right through my camera. And it's just kind of fun to do that. The blues are my favorite. I do have to say the blues are my favorite. Now, where did my chat go? Oh, it just came back. All right. Patrick says your pictures are incredible. Thank you so much. Yeah, and he's looking for that rover that landed a couple of weeks ago. You know, in one of my pictures, I got a satellite or the space station going across the front of the moon one time. That's been years ago. Years, like, how many years ago was that? 5 years ago? 6 years ago? Maybe 7. I don't know. Time flies. Time flies so fast it isn't even funny. All right, so here's part 3 of the supermoon. All right. Love those supermoons. That because it was cloudy that night, everything just turned out phenomenally beautiful. Yeah, nature did all that work. Nature did all that work. I just stood there and pushed the clicker. So earlier today, it was this afternoon actually. The other office chair is dimpled in the seat and the backing. And so we don't, well, once in a while we'll sit in it to watch TV or something, but normally during the day, I never sit in it. Usually Buddy or a cat's laying in it. So today, when I cleaned the blanket off the chair to put a clean blanket on, there was a mouse, a dead mouse, sitting in one of those dimples. That's where the cat had hid the mouse. So that was a nice surprise. That was a nice surprise, and it was Monkey's mouse. I was like, really? Really? Yeah. So I took it outside. One of those cats ate it out there. All right, let's see here. Let's check the chat. Team Cats. That was Patrick. I agree, Floss. That was one of the most beautiful supermoons I've actually ever seen. It was just the perfect night to be out there taking pictures. Absolutely was. All right, so next, boy, this time goes by so darn fast. Here's the next one. him to stop snorting.
Snort
But he is snorting. Okay, and then this is part 4 of the supermoon. I keep forgetting to turn my camera back on. Oh my goodness. I enjoyed seeing the supermoon so much. I enjoyed seeing it in person. I enjoyed filming it, and I enjoy watching those videos. Oh my gosh. Nature is amazing. Just amazing. Let's see. Will we have time for maybe 2 more? Maybe. Let's see. Let's get over here. Uh-oh, my chat quit. Let's push the retry button. There it is. There it is. We got emojis there. Hey, there's a few cat emojis in there. Let's see. Okay, so we're back to this one. And here we go. All right. Well, I was wrong. We're only going to have time for one. Doug has Cheerios, and everybody's wanting some. So you hear him holler over there. He's trying to protect his Cheerios. He had a coffee cup of milk. He had to give Pumpkin some, and he had to give Monkey some too. They both know what that milk jug is. And if you get yourself some milk, you better be sharing, or they will really express their displeasure. And actually, they harass you till you get them some. They're pretty relentless when it comes to milk. They just get a little tiny bit, enough that they know they had some. Let's see. Well, thank you so much. With that, we only had time for one more. I thought we'd have time for 2, but we only had time for one more. Thanks again for being here. Having you here and in the chat and posting those emojis makes it so fun. And I appreciate you doing that with me. And this is one of my favorite lives of the week. I say that every time, but I really do mean it. And so just thank you again for being here and sharing the love of the moon with me. Doug and I just think it's beautiful. We both do the photography between the two of us. Sometimes we're both out there with the camera. we just enjoy it very much. Really enjoy it. So thanks again for being here. Always remember, always remember that you are an awesome human being and you are worthy. You are worthy of good things. You are worthy of happiness, of good things to happen for you. And if you are struggling right now with sadness, financially, illness, you know, there are many things that we can suffer with, right? So if you are struggling right now, just know that we can do hard things when we have to and get through. I have, so I know it's possible. Never give up. Never give up. And thank you for being here. Have a wonderful rest of the evening.